Welcome back to Runinga Langata, your always channel that connects you with the Langata constituency events each and every day. Today we are at the current social hall, just located some few meters away from the current St. Mary's current primary school, and there was a public participation today that took place here. Being that it was a public participation, there was a very low turnout compared to others that have been taking place. Being that today in Langata constituency, Mugumweni ward, there were only 5 people and 7 from Nairobi West, and Karen leading with more than 40 people who came for the public participation. We also thought that maybe because that it was within Karen ward, it was very easy for the people who are coming from Karen ward to access the facility. So it's also very good. Maybe next time those who are mobilizing and making this happen should also consider the centrality of the people coming across the Langata constituency. So it has been very good, and it's good that a few people who came were able to participate and help in making decisions of the projects that will be taking place in the next 5 years. So I'm urging, like most of the people coming from the Langata constituency, to always participate in such events, because this is now where development that are going to take place in the next 5 years, the decisions are being made. Another thing, maybe if we take a look about how things were taking place and the coordinators and how it happened, it's very swift or with no. And there were questionnaires that took place today, and also people participated very well, making that maybe in the near future there are a lot of public participation that are going to take place, and we're urging most of the people to come in for this and make it happen as always.
In every ward, you will have your administrator and you will have a facilitator from economic planning. So for Karen ward, we have Dr. Ruto. Dr. Ruto, Karen, and
so the proposed project was to expand Karen Health Center.
My name is Eve Madai. I work for an organization called Sidarek, and I'm also a budget coordinator for the Nairobi Eastern and Central Regional Budget Hub. And I also lead 2 governance initiatives, that's building the capacity of Kenyans on the budget making process under KE Budget Talk and Follow the Money Kenya. I have attended the public participation forum for the validation for the CIDP today, which was combined with the draft CFSP discussion. First of all, doing 2 documents in one forum was not a very good idea, because one document suffered, and that was the CFSP. I don't feel like we were able to have constructive discussions around the county fiscal strategy paper. The other issue was time management constraints. The county officials arrived late despite many participants coming on time. So this is something that should be looked into moving forward. The other issue was there was also a very identified issue, which is on the turnout. This just means that the people responsible for mobilizing citizens to come for this forum did not do it effectively. So in the future, I hope that the county will take it upon themselves, because now we have a department for public participation and customer service. They should be all hands on deck to ensure that all wards, all sub-counties are represented well, because having only 5 people discussing about Mugumo-ini issues on behalf of thousands, I don't think is very effective. So more mobilization and capacity building for citizens to understand the budget process and when to take part at what stage is very important, and I think is a huge responsibility for the county government, and not just for civil society organizations, NGOs and other stakeholders. Thank you.
Steve Okongo, to represent Madaraka Association, Residents Association. When we came here, the first thing we noted was the place that we come and do our sitting was not very good or very. So many people missed not a known place. So we need a centralized people. 2, the mobilization seems not to be up to date. Yeah, because we didn't see it on TV, neither did we see it on papers or radio, where nearly everybody comes. So if you put it on a WhatsApp, most of the people just have kabambes, so they cannot actually get what is happening. Then 3 is that the county also needs also to come up with a motivating factor for people, because we are foregoing other things to come here. And if somebody is coming here, they're spending. So if they could do as other counties are doing, out of the budget which they have placed, I saw a 2.2 billion budget for public participation. Yeah. They should give at least each participant 500 shillings. So whichever place they'll call it and advertise properly, people will come, because at least fare to come and go back is catered for, and for that time frame. Yeah. The other thing that I noticed is that because of the poor turnout, it's going to be very difficult to try and convince other people to come next time, especially when what we are discussing as the resolutions are not implemented. Yeah, we are seeing that when we come here and pass those things, we approve whatever they want, the budget is placed, but when the money comes in, halfway money disappear and we are left with white elephants. So that's why people see there's no point of coming for this public meeting, because whatever you discuss, you agree on, is not implemented fully. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, one thing I would like to tell the residents is such public participations are very important. Always try as much as possible that you come physically and meet the people who matter, because those are the people, the decision makers. So when you sit with them on the table, it is easier than just speaking in the forum, where people might not take your whatever you're saying seriously, and the implementation bit may not be an official channel, because WhatsApp is not an official channel that you can communicate with the government to give you services. You basically need to do memos and talk to the right people and tell them what you feel that needs to be done to your ward, because the moment your voice is your voice is dormant, then definitely people will make decisions on your behalf. Yes, thank you. So always participate.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. My main goal in this whole CIDP meeting, one, we were not supposed to have 2 documents at the same time. Okay, the CFSP is a document that ought to have been submitted by the county executive to the county assembly on the 28th of February. Today, as we speak, today is the 27th. Yeah, so this is a document that's being submitted tomorrow, where people have no idea what it entails, and it's going to be presented, and we just have to live with it. Secondly, the CIDP is a 5-year document. It's a document that we are supposed to enjoy and detail the things that we need to see in the next 5 years. Now, the turnout, we are only 5 residents of Mugomoini here. And the question is, why didn't the other Mugomoini residents come in? We need to find, the ward admin, together with the sub-county admin, need to find ways of ensuring that there are specific places where the notices can be put out, so that each and every person understands and knows where they can get any information regarding the ward they're in. Okay, so that's mostly what I could say. The turnout was not good. We need to do and up our game as Mugomoini residents. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Quincy James Omondi. I'm the head of the corporate affair, Karen Ward. And thank you for asking that nice question. One thing I want to say that in Karen Ward, we have been able to put ourselves in order, whereby we have communication channels where our MCA has been able to communicate to us when such functions are occurring. As we know, things like public participation is most important for decision making. So our MCA always communicate on those channels. In case there's public participation, he reach out to the leaders, and also in WhatsApp group, so that people can always come and participate. Yeah.
About the public participation, what are some of the good things for the people coming for such meetings?
Okay, actually the good thing is the end product of it, what you have come discuss here. Because if you don't participate in this public participation, there is nothing which will come out of. They will say that you are satisfied, so there is nothing to add on. So if you come in this public participation, you air out what you need the government or the county government to do for you. So like people from Karen, we came here and we say the first thing we want is health sector, because our health sector is pathetic and it doesn't favor the common man. So you see now the priority number one which we have put in this public participation is to ensure that the health sector of Karen is put to level 4. We have even talked about things of the market here in the public participation. So when the government is making their decision, they will ensure that those are the priorities of the things. So the government will not come with something which we did not tell them. It's just right now when you come here and you say I'm angry, then for you are bringing for me a car. Reason being you did not know what I wanted. Yeah, that's why public participation is important, and people should come in public participation so that they can air out their view in terms of priorities.
Thank you very much for watching our channel of Runinga Langata. I'm always your host, Ismail Michuki.